Kathy Buxbaum, the Assistant Director of the Lynbrook Public Library, and I want to tell you about an awesome event we had today. National Take Your Child to the Library today. We had a guest author, John Patrick Green, the author of The Investigators, was here. He gave a wonderful presentation and taught all the kids how to draw the investigators. It was so awesome. But that's not where the awesomeness stops at the Lynbrook Public Library. We have so many more programs that are coming. We have movies, we have concerts that are coming on Sunday. We have all the books that you could want. We have computer classes, we have cooking classes, we have craft classes, we have everything that you can think of. And if there's something you can't think of, just let us know. These are the wonderful programs that we offer at the Lynbrook Public Library. And I really hope to see you soon at the Lynbrook Public Library. And when you do, just come and say, "Hi, Mrs. B." That's me. Have a great day.
Bringing your children to the library today. Today is National Take Your Child to the Library today. And it's so important that you come to the library and that we have these wonderful events and you read, because the more you read, the more you know, the more you know, the more you grow. That's right. So, I know everyone here is going to be doing so much reading. And I'm so happy about that. But before we do that, we have some special prizes because we had this wonderful day with John Patrick Green. Everybody filled out a green piece of paper with their name on it. One filled out already. If your name isn't in here, please read it in here. Miss Renee is mixing. Mix, 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 mix. And when you hear your name, come up and pick. And then after this wonderful raffle, John Patrick Green will be right here at this table where you can wait patiently to have your book signed. If you didn't bring a book, that's okay too. That's why we have this nice little paper. You can get his autograph right on that too. And then he'll also do selfies too if you like. So. Oh wait, no, I think John. He's picking. Joy Helmy? Or come on up. Come on up. Woo-hoo! For the first person. You get to choose a book or a doll. It's up to you. Okay, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Come on. Wesley? Good. Mix it up again, mix it up again. So John, what is your favorite thing about the library?
All the books.
What? All the books? Did you use the library a lot when you were a kid?
Took both. I haven't took both at the library, but I did go to the library a whole bunch. There was very often. So we're both at Freeport, and we go to the Freeport Library a lot.
I worked there once.
They often had, like, I remember them often having, like, exhibits and things, very cool stuff about the library. And as well as, like, computers, back when computers were big.
Did you ever sing in the library?
I think so. I do recall singing in the library.
I think you did.
As part of chorus.
Yes,
part of schooling.
Yes, it was a great, wonderful thing. Okay, ready for another one? Next question. Let's see.
Here we got Andrew Haber.
Andrew Hoover Haber. Come on down. So besides Garfield, did you have any wonderful books that you liked?
Oh, well, a book that always stuck with me was this book called The Giant Jam Sandwich by John Brennan Lord and someone else, I can't remember. That was about this like sleepy English village or something that was plagued by wasps. And to get rid of the wasps, they built this giant oven. It was like the size of a barn to bake a giant loaf of bread, and then make a giant jam sandwich, and have a picnic. And then all the wasps came and they got stuck in the sandwich, and they closed it up, and then somehow they got crows to fly the sandwich out to sea. Where, I don't know if the wasps drowned, I don't know. But I remember it disturbing me so much. It disturbed me because the wasps were drawn like realistically. And I am like a 5-year-old child reading this picture with like these wasps, these very, very weird cartoon people, and then these realistic looking wasps. And it's stuck in my head. And I remember thinking as a little kid, I would have drawn this different. And that's why I'm an artist.
So of course you can get the books at the library. Is there any other place you can get books?
Can you mention they're behind the desk?
Behind the desk, if there's a book that you want to read that we don't have out on our shelf right now, we got extra copies from all these different libraries in Nassau County, so you can borrow one today, bring it home, and read it. And if you want to also, they're available through the Nassau Digital Doorway. So if you have a tablet at home or a computer that you read ebooks on there, they're there. And you can read them and check them out right then. And you can read it right on your little tablet, on your iPad or your Amazon, anything you want.
And here I have
Allie.
Hi, Allie. How are you?
Good.
So why are you here at the library today?
Because I want to know how to draw the investigators and to get my book signed.
Awesome. Is there anything you want to tell everybody about the library?
My mom works at Marion Street. She's a librarian, and I love to read.
And reading is the best thing, isn't it ever?
Yeah.
So did you have fun today at Take Your Child to the Library Day?
Yes.
Let's say everybody, the library is the best.
Yeah.
The library's the best.
The library's best.
The library's the best. The library's the best. Yeah! Thank you so much. So thank you so much for coming to Take Your Child to the Library Day. Did you like coming to the presentation?
Yes.
Do you like reading?
Yes.
Do you like the library?
I love the library.
What's your favorite thing about the library?
Probably the books.
What's your favorite thing about the investigators?
Everything.
Everything.
I love how they're alligators in suits that go on really big missions. That's all I love about them.
So do you think the library should have more programs like this?
Yes.
A lot.
Yes, a lot?
Yes.
So do you think everyone should come to the library?
Yes.
Now, is there anything you want to tell anybody in Lynbrook about the library? Anything you might want to say?
There's a lot of books, and I think you should read them.
And what about programs, right?
Yeah.
Like awesome programs like this one. What do you think? Anything you want to tell them?
It's a good place to be when you're feeling down.
Oh, that's nice. Anthony, did you like the presentation we had?
Yes.
Now, there's something in your hand there. What's that?
A book that I got from the raffle.
So you won the book. Are you looking forward to reading it?
Yes, but I already read it before.
But what's special about this book?
It's the first one.
And what else is special? Did you look inside?
Yes. And it's signed.
And it's signed?
Yeah.
It's signed by John Patrick Green. So, is anything you want to tell everybody about the library?
It's great. The toys are great. The books are great. The kids section is great. The laptops are great.
Do you think everyone in Lynbrook should come here?
Maybe if they like reading.
Yep, if they like reading and just like the library. What do you think?
And if they like games that has internet.
Yep. All great reasons to come to the library.
People should come to the library.
Yep. Anything else you want to say?
You should come, and maybe they might have the preview
Excellent.
in the sale area because at the front near the door you're able to buy books.
That's right. When you walk into the library, there's a whole bunch of free books that you can take home and keep for you forever. Now we're here with the author, John Patrick Green. Hi, John.
Hi. How are you doing, Kathy?
I'm doing pretty good. So, can you tell me what inspired you to become a children's author?
The author. Ever since I was a little kid, I was sick a lot and stuck home from school, and there wasn't a lot to do except read comic strips in the newspapers. And so, I kind of fell in love with characters like Garfield, and I just started copying Garfield as a little kid, and other kids would ask me to draw Garfield, and eventually they started giving me money for Garfield drawings. And so ever since 3rd grade, I was like, well, I want to be an author and an artist. And I managed to, I guess, will that into existence. And so now I draw comics, and mostly kids in 3rd grade still buy them. So
Yes, you definitely do. At the Lynbrook Public Library, your books are a big hit. The Investigators go off the shelf all the time, and we always have to buy more and more. So how many Investigators are there right now?
There are 7 books currently in the main Investigator series starring Mango and Brash. There are 2 in a spin-off series called Agents of Suit. The 3rd Agents of Suit book is coming out very soon, and there is an 8th Investigators on the way, and there will be even more. So who knows when it will end.
All I know, it's the best thing that the kid says. One of the kids today said, all I want the library to have are copies of The Investigators.
Well, that's very flattering.
Because they are awesome, wonderful books. Now, is there anything else that you want to do in the future besides Investigators? Are there any animals you really long to draw again?
Well, there are some that, like currently, I'm so knee deep in making Investigators books that anytime I think of an idea, I think of how can I put this into an Investigators book. But there is an animal that I don't know, they might be a good guy, they might be a bad guy one day, but I'd love to make a character who is a capybara. I think capybaras are cool. I'd love to actually also meet a capybara. And I think maybe if I make a character that's a capybara, then a zoo might invite me and I can swim with a capybara. I don't know.
That sounds
Take
awesome.
a bath with a capybara. That might be fun.
And thank you so much here for coming to the library. Can you tell me what your favorite thing about the libraries are for young kids?
They're a place, I mean, like nowadays, I feel like they're a place that you can go and sort of center yourself and also just have the world at your fingertips without the, I guess, I'd say the pressures of modern internet.
Yeah.
Do in a way, like of course they have the internet at the library, like you can get anything at a library, but I feel like they are a place for, community and a place that you can sort of like, they're a bit more freeing in a way than just having the internet in your pocket the way you do on phones. And so, like, I don't know, there's just so much more life to a library that, just having the resource in your pockets gives you.
Yep.
So
Like wonderful programs like this.
yeah.
Lynbrook Public Library is making connections, and that's what we do with the community here. So I hope everyone out there is going to come to the Lynbrook Public Library and check out Investigators and all the books that he has written that we have. Hi, thank you for coming to the library today. What's your name?
Henry,
Why were you here at the library today?
to meet John Patrick Green,
Who's John Patrick Green?
author of Investigators and many other books.
Wow, do you like reading those books?
Yes,
Are you glad that the library had a program like this?
yes, very.
What's your favorite thing about the library?
Books.
If you could have the library have one thing that you always wanted, what do you think it would be? Could be anything.
Many copies of the Investigator books.
That would be awesome. Any programs that you'd like to see here or other authors you'd like to meet?
No, not really.
Do you think you'd ever come to the library to see a movie?
Yeah.
Think that'd be cool too?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the best thing about reading that you can think of?
How much you learn.
Yeah, you do learn a lot, right? Let's see, anything else? If you could tell all of Lynbrook something awesome about the library, a reason to come here, what would you say?
I would probably say, you know,
The library is a great place to read,
because it's quiet.
and it also has awesome programs, right? So what are your names?
Juliet, Vivian,
What's your name?
Sophia,
And why are you here today at the library?
because we're here to see the author.
What books did he write?
Investigators.
Do you want to show everybody your book? Look, what is it right there? There it is. And what type of animal are those investigators?
They're gators because that's why it's called the investigators.
And what do they wear?
They wear vests
And where can you find these books if you don't have them at home?
in the library.
That's right. Do you love coming to the library?
Yes,
What's your favorite part of the library?
the books.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you have another favorite part of the library?
Reading.
Oh, that is great. Is there anybody you want anybody to know in Lynbrook about the library? Anything you could think of? No? Do you think, yeah, you have what?
You can read there and it's fun.
That's right.
Because you can learn about stuff that you don't know, and also it's fun. You can go into new world and
That is right.
so fun.
And because the more you read, the more you,
Learn.
that's right, the more you learn. So why don't we tell everybody to come to the library? How should we tell them? Should we say, what do you want to say?
You can say that coming to the library is very fun, and if you want to come to the library, you came to the right place where you can have books.
That's right. So let's say everybody, come to the library today.
Come to the library today.